She inquired about visiting places of the ancient nations or places of worship for the disbelievers for the purpose of tourism and historical reasons. Okay, we would like to mention here what Al-Imam Al-Qurtubi said while he was explaining ayah number 11 of Surah Al-An'am. In this ayah, Allah the Almighty says, قُلْ سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانْظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الْمُكَذِّبِينَ. Okay, which means, say, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, to the Meccan pagans who denied your message and rejected your mission, سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ, travel on earth, in order to examine the fate of those who rejected faith before you, referring to the people of Prophet Salih, Thamud, and referring to the people of Prophet Hud, who were the people Ad, and how Allah the Almighty destroyed them. So if this is the case, if the purpose of the visit is to learn about the fate of the oppressors, the idolaters, the pagans, and to take admonition, receive admonition, there is no problem. But if visiting these places to praise them, to admire them, then it is very problematic and it is also forbidden. Furthermore, I would like to share with you the views of very prominent scholars such as Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen, may Allah have mercy on him, who holds the view that visiting these historic places for the purpose of tourism is not permissible, based on a hadith in which the Prophet ﷺ said, لا تدخلوا مساكن الذين ظلموا أنفسهم إلا أن تكونوا باكين أن يصيبكم ما أصابهم ثم تقنع بردائه وهو على الرحل. That happened when the Prophet ﷺ was traveling and they passed by the homes of Thamud, who were destroyed by As-Sayha, the people of Prophet Salih. So he ordered them to rush, and he said, you should not enter the homes of those who have wronged themselves, يعني they disbelieved, or because of their major crime they were utterly destroyed, so the remains of their homes or their civilization stand as a witness against them, and how Allah the Almighty utterly destroyed them. If you happen to enter their homes or their remains, their monuments, you should be crying full of fear and seeking refuge with Allah against being like them. Then he said, أَن يُصِيبَكُم مَا أَصَابَهُم, lest whatever afflicted them will afflict you. Here, some people may understand out of that lest he may be punished with the same punishment, which is not true. This is not the right understanding. The right understanding is whatever afflicted them of hardening their hearts and rejecting the truth may afflict you, because Allah the Almighty protected this ummah from a major calamity that will eliminate the entire ummah. This is not gonna happen, okay? Whatever used to happen, like to the people, to the Pharaoh and his people, faqatun amma, something that eliminates all of them, to the people of Prophet Salih, Thamud, or Ad, the people of Prophet Hud, is not gonna happen, or the people of Prophet Lut, is not gonna happen to the Muslim ummah. But the word أن يصيبكم ما أصابهم, that lest whatever afflicted them of rejecting the truth, hardening their hearts, would also afflict you. ثم تقنع بردائه, then he covered himself with his outer garment out of fear. So according to this hadith, if you pass by while you're full of fear, you're taking admonition, and you seeking refuge with Allah against being like them or treated like them. So that's why the Shaykh says you should not initiate a journey to go to such place just to visit. Okay. With regards to the first opinion, what Al-Imam Al-Qurtubi said, it's an invitation from Allah to visit the historical places of the ancient nations, their monuments, their remains, in order again to take admonition. So if this is your intention, that is permissible. Visiting places of worship, temples, or places of worship in which people worship other than Allah the Almighty for tourism is not permissible. We are not allowed to visit such places for this reason. So what about visiting for an interfaith dialogue, meeting for an official business? Fine, that is okay. And as long as you do not witness something that contradicts your faith, or acknowledge or agree to something that is rejected in Islam, or it refutes the concept of monotheism. We are not allowed to witness people worshipping other than the true Ilah, Allah the Almighty alone.